because I cannot wait to play this game again. I'm so excited. I had a revelation. While I was thinking about this game all week, because I am probably going to have to play this more next week. I'm gonna have to look at my calendar and figure out more time to play this because I'm obsessed with this game already, and I could not. It was so hard to wait a week. It was so hard. But I had a revelation. I was talking to my husband. I was like, I cannot stop thinking about blueprints. And he goes, blueprints? And I was like, blueprints. Prints. Oh my god, it just blew my mind and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So anyway, you were the same way with the new Digimon game. Anyway, I am excited to continue with day 2 of this game. This is the first time I am playing this ever. This is my first playthrough, and I've got notes. I've got notes on this other screen. If it looks like if I go over and work on these, it does not impact the game whatsoever, which is awesome. So we are going to continue this game, and I've got my notes. So we will continue. We did it a good first day, is what I'm told. So good first day. Continuing on, I'm so excited. Day two. You love puzzle games, Beard Rainbow? Thank you for joining me, because I also love puzzle games. This is different, isn't it? There were not. I don't know that there. Maybe I'm wrong. It looks like there's birds here that weren't here before. I don't remember those birds. Is this going to be the same? I think this is the same. No, it looks all the same as the last time. And I want to verify all of this is the same. These pictures are definitely the same. That is the Queen of Diamonds. That is the Ace of Spades. I don't remember this, but maybe I just didn't make note of it. Oh, jeez. There we go. There's a landscape photo of a mountain or hill or something. There were like 3 bird statuettes by the door. I'm making a note of that too, because I don't remember that from before, and I did not make note of it. All right. The grandfather clock is on the west wall. 3 bird statuettes by the door. Landscape photo of a mountain or a hill with a lake at the base. And a city, or I'll just put a village in front. I just want to make sure that, yeah. If I alt tab, okay. If I just tab, I can change. Oh, okay, that's better. I don't have to alt tab. I can just tab, and then the mouse releases. Okay, cool, fine, great. We're gonna go to the east side like we did last time. Was that the same too? The holly berries by the door? I don't know. Holly berries over main center door. I'm not sure if that was like that before. I wasn't as observant the first time through in this room. Or the first day anyway. I took a lot of notes. But I did not take a lot of notes in that room. Ooh. Do we want to right away get everything? That almost sounds preferable. The storeroom, I'm thinking we just do the storeroom. I know that's gonna be a problem for ending. I like the idea of getting everything right at once. We're gonna do that. Storeroom. There is a rocking horse. There's still that pawn in here. I'm grabbing the key, yoink. We're grabbing the diamond, yoink. The open safety pin. Did I not write that down? Large. Did I not write that down? Dog tag with 10 on it. Deer, rocking horse, pawn. That's all I wrote? I think I was messing around. Ooh, I gotta get the coin. I think I was messing around with the yeah, I didn't make note of the pictures in here. We've got the tree, the pine tree, and the open safety pin. But everything else looks the same. Let me make note of that real quick. The two photos. The two photos for the storeroom. Oh my gosh. Are the open safety pin and the pine tree. Yeah, I didn't, for whatever reason, I did not link those. I wonder, because I had it as in the hallway, I wonder if I screwed up and I put them in the hallway and they're not in the hallway. That might have been what happened. Oh well. Okay. Well, there's nothing more in there. So we've got the spare green room that we permanently upgraded from last time. We also have the pantry. I kind of like the idea of the pantry, kind of swing around in the corner. I don't want to put a red room in here right away. I don't like that idea. Let's do the pantry. Which I believe the pantry we've already got. Where's the pantry? Pantry's room 21. And let's see. This is still the same. So they're okay. I think this also puts the food around the house too, potentially, or it lets the food happen. I honestly don't know. Oop. Did we miss these photos? The photos changed. Oh, the apple's there. The apple's still there, which gives us 2 more steps. But the photos changed in the pantry. pics are better to save info? Really? Really? There's a bridge and a bride. I have noticed when I was like compiling my notes a bit, screenshots or phone help, I did notice that a lot of the pictures in the movie or in the rooms have the same like 3 letters. So we've got bridge and bride. In one of them we had the pin and the pine, PIN. I didn't notice that. I don't know if what the significance of that is yet, but this room used to have a trench coat and a cot. Or a coat and a cot, COT. Which also is confusing and interesting. But yeah, I don't know how I would save screenshots. Maybe photos would help with my phone. I mean I could put screenshots. I don't know if I could put screenshots in Obsidian. Somebody suggested I use Obsidian, and that's what I am currently using. But day 1, the pantry changed and the photos in the pantry changed. Which I still think is kind of weird. Because now it's a bridge and a bride. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is relevant or important. That's the thing. So, bridge and bride. All right. I don't want to do this bedroom because that makes us dead end. Den looks decent. Guest bedroom, also dead end. Not great. But it gives us 10 steps. But then it forces us through that entrance hall door. Ooh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't like closing off both of these doors so quickly. I'm leaning towards den. But that, like, also takes a door away. We already do have den. I'm gonna go with den. I just don't want to close off the area. No, I may start using the screenshots. I thank you for the suggestion. Or the phone. I'm not. I'm just verifying like all of my stuff is still accurate. Ooh, this is different now. I think we had a tiger butt and a tri-level cake before. Would have been a tiger and a what are those called? The tier? A tier? Tiger and a tier? Now it's a bat and a tub. A bathtub. A bat tub. I don't know. There were 6 total clocks. I still have that in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still 6 total clocks. Ooh, I missed the pawn. The pawn was either the pawn was not here before or I just missed it. But the pictures changed. So I have a feeling the pictures have something to... The pictures do something because they change. So taking photos or potentially writing down which ones I find not very helpful from day to day, maybe. It's only valid that day. So the only ones that didn't change so far are the ones from the entrance hall. So we have bathtub and bat now. There we go. Okay. And obviously we can't go through that door because we locked ourselves out. So the parlor... Ooh, I liked the parlor game. This also basically closes off that corner, but there's no other choice. So I'm gonna go with the parlor. Parlor. The gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room. That's a lie box. There are 4 boxes in this room. There's 3 boxes. That's a lie box. The gems are in the true box. That must be correct. This isn't. There'll always be at least 1 box. Yeah. Okay. So I liked this game. What do we got today? So that's the mine cart in the car. Yeah, it was clock and lock last time. I wonder if it has something to do with the rank. What was it again? It was the mine cart. Oops. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Mine cart and the car. And this is the parlor. So I have a feeling that none of these matter after the day is over. So I don't even know if that makes sense. But yeah, I may have to start taking pictures with my phone. I may have to do that. You're looking after someone's dog at the moment. Oh goodness, you have 3 dogs in a small flat. I am sorry, but also that might be a lot of fun depending. We have no fire in the fireplace. Did I note that? Picture of uncle over unlit fireplace. I did note that. I also noted that the spare car keys were in here last time, but it looks like that is not the case this time. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Well, I think the guest room is the best thing to put here because it's a dead end anyway. We get 10 extra steps for it. And I don't know if I actually looked, oh no, I did do the guest bedroom. I did. This was the den. Yeah, we're leaving the den. The guest bedroom was nautical themed. I think it's a decent choice. We're gonna do that. That also gives us extra explore. So we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope and we're gonna pray that the last entrance hall is... There's a key. And this is the note about the billiard room, which I already saw. And we've got the deer and the dog tag this time. There's a whale. I didn't note the pawn. I didn't note the pawn. I did note the basketball. I did note the sailboat. But I didn't note the pawn, which is interesting. What was the other thing? Oh, so we've got the deer and the dog tag. What would those letters have in common? Maybe it's a price tag? Maybe it's a price tag. I am unsure. I am unsure. I am unsure. I do not know. Yeah, I don't know if that's considered the dog tag. If that's what would that, a price tag? Because it's got a 10 on it. So I don't know if that's important. I honestly, I'm not sure how that's important yet. Talking of pictograms, did you do connections? Not yet. Not yet. No spoilers. No spoilers. I do those every day. I've been thinking about streaming those games in the mornings when I do them. But I did not do them yet today. Grimshire. Avery the Tiger, welcome back. Grimshire. I've not heard of that one. Did I make note? I don't remember if I made note of the pawn in the den. I know I talked about it, but I don't know if I actually made note of the fact that there's a pawn in the den. I did not. Let me add that real quick. There's a pawn in the den. There's a pawn in the den. All right, got it. Wait, what did I just do? How did I screw that up? I did something weird. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Cool. Minimal spoilers, but sometimes they're up to something, and today is one of those days. It feels like they're up to something all of the time. Honestly, every time I play that game, I'm like, I sometimes fall for their little trick most of the time, I would say. not heard of Grimshire though, but like yeah, I'll have to look into it. All right, this side. We got the hallway. The hallway's great. Opens up a lot of doors. I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think that's brilliant. Brilliant. We got a hallway. We got a crowbar and a praying hands. What is that called? I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. That's interesting because the pine tree and the open safety pin were here last time, or at least that's what I wrote. The storeroom, I believe, which now has those things. That's where I put the hallway last time. Hold on. So is that square PIN? Curiouser and curiouser. Hold on. It is curiouser and curiouser for sure. Okay. That is where I put the hallway. And the hallway had those things. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Okay. So wait. So the storeroom now is where the hallway was, and it has the pine tree and the pin. The cards. Okay. I like this. I like this. Okay, the hallway now has which pictures? Which pictures was it? It was like the praying hands, I think. Hands praying. And what was the other one? The hand holding the crowbar. Hands. Probably hands, maybe? That's the common thread? Han? Han? H-A-N? Fun fact, the arrow left on the day 2 in the top right of the map lets you see previous house layouts for checking things like this. Really? Oh, house history. Oh my god. Very useful. Thank you for that tip. Very, very useful. Okay, so the workshop was here before. I think we did get those before. It's the same. It's the hand holding the crowbar and the hands praying. Ooh, I like this. I like this. So, okay, so where you put the room determines what pictures are there. Cool. Okay, so I'm loving that I drew that conclusion this quickly. Okay, so then we're in the hallway right now. I want to finish taking the notes there. The hands holding the crowbar. Okay. I kind of want to like overlay and write down the common letters to see if it spells anything. Maybe I'm overthinking this though. H-A-N-C-A-R I don't know. I might be overthinking it. We will leave that be for now. Might be an off-stream thing that I do. Just out of curiosity. I don't know. Alright, what is that? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. I thought that note was in the entry hall before. Did I just write down the wrong note? I might have. That's possible. That is very possible. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Me all day, every day. Yeah. Alright, which way are we going first? I kind of feel like I usually hug the right wall. I usually like doing that. So we're gonna do that. Ooh, a courtyard! Oh wait, but that blocks off a thing. Ooh, the passageway? Ooh. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? So many options. And they're all good. The bedroom doesn't really benefit us there, to be honest, because we're not gonna go through it that often. Also, it only gives you 2. But it also doesn't give me a closed off door, which I like. This one gives me 1 extra door. Pass for more doors? Can I do that? I didn't think I could do that. Oh, just the passageway. You're saying the passageway for more doors. I thought, like, I can't pass, right? No, I think I like the passageway because I think you're right. Yeah. We'll do that. More doors. More doors is good. No pass. Okay. Yeah, so this door is going to be closed off, which is not a huge deal. Multipass. Indeed, multipass. I don't think that the passageway... Oh, I found 2 gems in here before, but I don't think the passageway generally has much. It didn't, that's all. My notes were like, there were 2 gems in here. I don't see the 2 gems. So that must have been a one-time thing. Must have been a surprise. More gems. Alright, I might have meant it cost 2 gems. Oh. You're probably right. Let me... You're probably right. It was cost. Okay. I'm adding that as a note. Because I wrote a note, 2 gems. Costs. Okay. Alright, where are we now? Oop, I didn't mean to... Alright, the chapel, not great that we're gonna lose a coin every time we go in here. But, it does open up a side door. Nook gets a key. You may draw new floor plans. I still don't know what that means. Like, I guess that was that just because I could pass on I could like say no, I don't want these, give me new ones. But it was only for that room, so that's not a terribly great benefit. I kind of like the chapel, but then again, that gives me the door forward, not to the side, and it allows me to rank up better. I think we're gonna go with that. Yeah, we also need a gem for that one, but we have the gem at the moment, so not terrible. Oh boy. Okay, so this one had all of the pictures I did make a note, and this one has the tie and the and the and the trifle, what is that called? The tier? I think it's TI, the TIE that they share in common. Tiers, ties. It's probably tier. I don't like the sounds this room makes. Let me bring up my drawing room notes. All right. So my drawing room notes say that there was, yeah, the photo of my uncle. What is that? Show you. Draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. And then there's the phone in the corner. There's a clock. Extra pictures are shown. So in here, okay, I had the stage and the flowers, but now it's the tier and the tie. Okay. So this, I definitely, this is interesting because that picture is still the same, exactly the same. And I think these, we had 3 photos of horses. I do kind of feel like I need to take a picture of this because this all looks the same to me. It might not be, but like everything I wrote down is still true. Yep. They all face that way. Yep. This is all still the same. Nothing about these pictures has changed. Everything is the same that I have written down about this. Yep, everything is exactly the same. So that's interesting. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to the, is it this door? This is the door I want to go through. I think the courtyard makes sense here, but this is our last gem. This is our last gem. Yeah, scary. I think that I don't know that I actually went in the courtyard last time. I do not have the courtyard listed. So let me look in here. So courtyard is a green room. I really didn't even go in a green room at all last time. A charming spot granting guests a bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. Gems are meant to be spent? Probably. Probably. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna throw just... I don't think this is actually a room numbered. I think all of the... Yeah. Yeah, the green rooms are just green rooms. Okay. which means that this is classified a green room, and cool. I don't know if there's gonna be any photos in this room or not. I'm assuming there will be, but we will find out now. Ooh, we've got what is that? A metal detector? Yoink. That's an item. We found a metal detector. Are there any pictures in here? There's no pictures. No pictures. I think that's maybe important. Lots of pretty greenery. But no pictures. I'm just gonna write lots of pretty greenery. No photos. I do kind of feel like I probably do need to take pictures. I'm assuming also that the metal detector isn't here all the time, so we're not going to take note of that because the car keys were not here last time. Ooh, bedroom! Bedroom! What did I put about the bedroom? I have questions about what I had in here and for the bedroom, interestingly. So we'll find out if those questions are answered. And we still really haven't moved much. Okay, so things found in room. I've said I found a chess piece, a pawn. I did find a chess piece pawn. It says maybe not. This might be those drawings. But I definitely have found a chess piece pawn. The top hat. Hand with finger pointing down. That's gone. Oh, nope. No, it is not. Greetings from Reddington postcard. We saw that. I don't know that that changed at all. I mean, maybe it's helpful to take a picture of this. You know what? We're going to do that. I didn't count every leaf on every branch. I know. I'm just such an unobservant jackass. It's probably going to be my downfall. Okay, what else did I note? A photo of a woman with a crescent moon necklace. Yep. Still here. Road in the woods photo. Clarify both this and the chess piece in the next playthrough. So this is the theater. This is the theater, and what is that now? Thistle? I don't know. A stage, and I don't know what that is. But it's definitely not the pawn and the fishing rod. And I'm starting to, yeah, I really am starting to think that, like, the pictures don't matter on previous playthroughs. They are telling you where to put the rooms. I think that is the clue. They are telling you what rooms go there. What rooms you're supposed to put in there. Maybe. Not sure yet. But yeah, right now this is the theater and theater stage, and I don't know what this is. What did I put that as before? Assuming there is one correct version. Exactly. Correct. We don't know if there is a correct version or not. There could be. Certainly. I just put flowers for this one before. What room are we in? We're in the bedroom. Something, I don't know if it's thistle or, I don't know. I don't know what the letters are there. The real blueprints were the rooms we made along the way. So true. So true. Okay. Okay. So I'm kind of being lazy with my notes right now, which is okay. I'm sure you guys don't mind me being a bit more lazy with it. But I'm just confirming stuff from the last day, and then also the road in the woods is gone. That was most likely one of the other pictures. Is that a pond lamp? Or am I just seeing what I want to see? It's not a pond lamp. It looks kind of like a pond lamp, but it's got like a thing on top. So I think I'm just envisioning things. That's also an interesting puzzle. And there's so many origami things and pyramids, and man, I do think I understand now why it's important to take pictures. Man, I don't know if this is important though. I don't know, like I feel like taking pictures when I don't know what I need them for is not useful at this point in time. At least for me. The corridor goes nowhere. The chapel, unfortunately, that's like our best option. That's the only one that doesn't close us off. I played this on PS5 and the screenshot button saw a lot of use. You had over 1,000 plus when 100%ing the game. Jesus. That's so many. That's so many. Sid, hi. Welcome. I've been doing puzzles. No, you don't say. Hello. I hope you're well, Sid. It's been a while. I mean, you know, sorry to spoil it. I'll have to get over it, I guess. All right, so we're doing the chapel because it's the only one that gives us an extra door, which sucks because every time we go in here, we are gonna lose a coin, and we only have 5 coins. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, I got my notes up for the chapel. Let's see, what do we got here? We will just avoid coming in here too much. Well, I think these have changed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. My notes here say that there's a bishop in this room. There is a bishop in this room. The stained glass windows are numbered 1 through 7. There is 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. I don't know what this means yet. Don't know if this is important yet. Unsure. And then also there's a sun sculpture above the altar and 2 stone statues that look approximately the same. Woman praying. Bishop. I don't know if they're exactly the same or not. But everything about this is exactly as my notes predicted. So money to the Lord. Yes. We got to pay the Lord every time we enter this room. We do indeed. This is the only door we have. Oh boy. 2 red rooms. And an observatory that goes nowhere. What is the +1 star? What is that? We don't have a gem. We can't build it. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this is important to me about every even interaction I ever. I think we have to go dark. I think we have to. And unfortunately, I don't like that very much. We only get 1 door out of it. But we've never visited the dark room, so maybe that's not the worst thing. Before I go in there, I'm going to read this thing. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. So this is a room we haven't gone in yet, and this is a red room. Dark room. Two red rooms in a row. That's kind of ugh, right? Can't see floor plans while in this room. +1 means the number goes up by 1. Well noted. I don't know what the star thing is though. What is the star? What is that? That math degree has served you well, Avery. It looks like. Indeed. Okay. My observations of the dark room. Let us go in, and we are just gonna go straight across, and we're gonna try to make a room that has only a door to the left, if we can. Only a door to the left. Okay. I want to note this before we go in. Why are all the lights off? Why are all the lights off? I can't see anything. What is that? Let's just... Oh man. You can't even see them at all? Well, I have no choice on this one. I literally have to do this one because I have no gems. I didn't know you couldn't see these either. Well, wow. No choice. We are stuck with whatever this is. It'd hardly be a dark room if it was brightly lit. You're right. You're right, but it's still so dark. It's so dark. I can't even see anything. Like, wow. If I leave the room, does that mean... We got the closet. We got the closet. It's not the worst thing in the world. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. I don't think I actually did the closet last time. Oop. I did it again. I did that again. There's a gem in here. Useful. Ooh, the key card. The electronic key card. There's... What is this? The pea pod and the mountain? Okay, is there anything else in here? Man, this closet's tiny. Person in dark room confused why it's dark. Yeah, that's me. Part I don't understand. Why close the door you took to enter the dark room? It would have provided plenty of light. Yeah. We don't want the dark to get out. Can't let the dark get out. I think we have to like look in the dark room before we enter it. I think that's important because then it's lit. It still has the red lights on. Maybe we need, ooh, the bowler hat. Hold on. Bowler hat. Bowler hat's important. I actually don't have the closet in here. What room is the closet? A very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. What room is the closet? The closet is room 9. I didn't have that in here yet because we did not visit the closet last time. There's the bowler hat in here. I don't know if that's important or not, but there's hats all over the house. So, hats. I'm gonna make a note that the bowler hat was found in the closet. Bam. Okay, so then what else did we have? What else was in here? Did we have anything else other than the bowler hat in the closet that's worth noting? I don't think so. We got the pea pod and the mountains. I don't know what those have in common yet. Like maybe it's, what would that be? A plateau? I'm not sure. I'm gonna make note day 2. The photos are the pea pods and the plateau mountain. I don't know. Oh. Jeez. Peapod. Mountainous thing is what I called it before. Mountainous thing. Cool. Sounds good. Surely I'll know what that means later. All right, let's let's move on. So you can see these, you just can't build anything. We go hallway to avoid more backtrack? Well, that's not a bad idea. We've got doors for literally every single thing. That might make more sense though. That might make more sense. Last time we gotta go through the chapel. We do get an extra step here, which is nice. Money for the Lord! Mountainous thing is my favorite Dark Souls boss. It works. Yeah, I kind of think that might be smart. We go down to the hallway and then that does avoid having to backtrack. Because I don't think we'll need to. I think I did take good enough notes to not have to go back to the rooms unless... Yeah, I think I like that idea. Although maybe we should have done the drawing room first. I don't know. We got food for sale in the kitchen. Yeah, but it requires a gem. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Did we do that one before? Utility closet. I don't know that we did any of these before. The utility closet definitely didn't do. There's the breaker box. Does that turn the dark room back on? But then I'd have to go back in the chapel. I don't like that. The kitchen lets me continue on. Yeah, we didn't do the kitchen. We didn't do the bunk room. We didn't do any of these. All of these are new. All of these are new. Do we dead end or do we get the kitchen? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if we dead end. I kind of feel like dead ending is fine. Let's do the utility closet. So the utility closet is a standard room. One benefit of the restoration of old buildings is that it allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. The utility closet is which room? Which room are you? You're room 31. Okay. And I'm adding a page for that. Room 31. Okay. We got a breaker box, and really not much else. Oh, we got a desert and a dessert. Turn on the dark room. Turn on the garage. I don't know if that matters. Key card entry system, on or off? I don't really care. I have the key card. What is this? VAC indicators? What are those? What are those? I'm gonna take a picture of this just so I have that for later. I kind of want to push one. What does that say? Danger toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Wait, did I screw something up? Hopefully not. They indicate VAC. Clearly. Is your VAC degree speaking? Fuck around and find out. I don't know. I don't know what we do. I don't know. Alright. I do want to make a note that this was the dessert room. Desert and dessert room. Back around and find out? Maybe. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe. No. What are we doing now? We are going back. We are opening. Wait, oh yeah, we gotta go back to the passageway. Back to the passageway. What do we got now? What do we got now? The boudoir? We already did the lavatory. That's just like a dead end. The green terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft anymore. That seems kind of nice. We don't need the door to the boudoir. We can get in there with the drawing room. I like this. No more spending gems. The terrace. Let me see what the terrace is. This is new. A terrace balcony overlooking the grounds, providing an ideal spot for appreciating all the verdure and greenery that the estate offers. It is a green room. Greeny room. Make a note of the new terrace. I liked that room. I liked it. Alright, so terrace. Terrace is a green room that eliminates green room gem cost. We're going out here to see what's there. Ooh, a banana! I found a banana! 3 steps. Very useful. Love that. Let me put that in here. Things found in room. Lots of pretty greenery. And a banana! Plus 3 steps. I found a banana. It's really pretty. There's supposed to be an observatory over there. I think. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Now we go to the drawing room. And the last door over here, which we can choose more than one of. We can re-roll if we want, essentially. Well, that spreads gems in every green room. I don't think we want that yet. Although, we only have 1 gem. And we have 3 green rooms once we have that one. Of course, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like the maid's chamber. The nook? Did we build the nook? I think we did. I think we built the nook. We did indeed. The nook. The nook was in the corner last time. It had the pea pod and the mountainous thing. I think we build the nook. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. It looks like mostly this is the same. What is this? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. We're already doing that. We are already doing that. This one is a rowboat. There's the rook. I did have note of that. The rowboat and the raven? Crow? Crow. Crow. Crow rowboat. Crowboat. The crowboat. I think I named that the Raven before. But I think it's clearly a crow. A classic crowboat situation. Indeed. Indeed. The Croven. Craven rowboat? Crowboat. Anyway. What was this room? This is the Nook that we're in? Indeed. I do really want to write these down. I want to write down all of these little, like, the 3 letters from each picture that are shared. I want to write them all down and see if they spell anything interesting. I just don't want to do that on stream and make you suffer through that. Biplane and blueprint. I think I'm gonna just make a map of this, and we're just gonna do this from this point forward, because it clearly does not matter what rooms are what. So the Nook had the crow boat. Okay. Changing the way I do this. You don't think they know what ads to run in your region? that is fair. No more. Give us a door up. Yay, doors up. Doors up are good. The West Wing Hall is not bad. Cause that connects us and we can get back to the bedroom more quickly. I think that's the best choice we've got. What is this game about? Well, we are trying to solve our uncle's puzzle of where is the 40... Is it the 46th or the 47th room? The 46th room is what we're looking for. And we get to draw the house every single time. Great question. Next question. Exactly. That is the basic gist of the game, is we need to solve our uncle's puzzle. There's something in here. Oh, I found a coin. Thank you, metal detector, for coming up and telling me about that. Oh, this is the car. This is the car one. Maybe that's not, maybe it's not cards that's in the first room. This is the car. Maybe. Sneaky coin. It was a sneaky coin. So this one is the car. Maybe. Maybe the other one was not, it was cards. I'm just gonna make a note that it's cards. The queen and the ace. Diamonds. An ace of spades. There might be something else there that they have in common. And this one might be the car. Not sure. Not sure right now. And I think the courtyard, any of the green rooms didn't have pictures. Yeah, the green rooms don't have pictures. But in the previous day we had, let's see, this is the West Wing Hall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had the pantry up there, so we can figure out what was there from the pantry on day 1. That was the coat and the cot. So it's probably COT. Maybe. That was there. I don't know. There's puzzles. There's puzzles. Lots and lots of puzzles. We are solving puzzles. Oh no! Oh wait, I have a key. I was so freaked out for a minute. Do you hang paintings outside? I don't think so. Yeah, that's true. We don't. I like the dining room. I like that. Puzzles. The bane of your existence. We like puzzles here. I like puzzles here. I like the extra door. I think we go with dining room. More doors means more house. 2 doors is nice indeed. Ooh, something's here. Oh, a key. Well, look at that. We replaced the key we just used. Nice. And this room is the tube and tub. Tube tub. The test tube and the bathtub. We are up. Okay. Where are we going next? We are going... Do we go east? Or do we go north? Have fun anyway. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, I probably should take a look at my dining room notes, because I didn't... 10-point buck above the fireplace, fire in the fireplace. Was there a fire in the fireplace? There's no fireplace. It's because there's windows. Oh, and there's a pawn. I missed the pawn. That's important. Chess piece, pawn. Fire in the fireplace with deer head above. Unless on the west wall, then you have a wall of windows instead. Interesting. All right, which door do we go first? I like to hug the right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do right. We got the observatory again, which is a new room for me. I do want to see what that 1+1 star is. We're going to do observatory, because I haven't seen the observatory yet. I don't know anything about it. Let's read. What was that? Oh, sorry, that was me. Sorry, you guys. Housing an impressively large telescope, Mount Holly's observatory is a window to the world above and beyond the clouds and sky. Through its mirrored lens, even a novice stargazer will be able to distinctly appreciate the wonder, signs, and constellations that punctuate the tapestry of night. This is a new room. What room is this? It is room 42. 42. 42? It's the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. How perfect is that? The observatory. Of course it would be room 42. Enlightenment is in this room. It was your game of the year last year? I believe it. I can see why it would be pretty much anybody's game of the year. This game is amazing so far. And I'm loving it. It's interesting how my notes are evolving on this game as I play it, though. +1 star. What do we got here? We can go all the way up there. Okay. We've got trees, bushes. That's a pilot. Pilot. Right? Pilot. And I don't know what. I gotta write that down. This is the observatory. I don't think we were in this room before, or if we were, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and a pilot and bushes, hedges. I'm not sure. What are they? A plot? A plot of land? Maybe. I'm gonna make note of that. Plot of land? I don't know. Garden? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that would be considered. Ooh, we've got a knight. A knight in the observatory. Maceris, hi! Hello. Nice to see you. We have a knight. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Next page. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star is +1 gold. So it's just a big star. The twins, actually, this seems like a really good time to take pictures. All right. North Star is +1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, +3 steps. Bumping my thing. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common. Oof. Wait, we missed pages. There's a lot of pages missing. What is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 6. Page 6 is missing. 7, 8, 9, and 10 are missing. 11, 12, 13, 14 are missing. 16. What the heck is happening here? My hard stop is in about 15 minutes. Apparently Mother put me in charge of dinner tonight, very last minute. Oof. Oof. Well, good luck with dinner. I hope it's delicious. If you're playing on Steam, you can just use the Steam screenshot feature. I could. I can't remember what the hotkey is for that. Give me a second. For now, I'm gonna just finish this the way I have it, though. Maybe we'll do that. Is it F12? Is it F12 by default? Maybe we will use that from now on. But I have these pictures here. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. This is just how I am. At the sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Ooh, that sounds pretty. But where are all the missing pages? Or wait, is that just how many stars are in the constellation? That might be what it is. There's 20 stars in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. That might be what it is. Because this is 6, and then this is 4, and then this is 5. Yeah, I think that's what it is, actually. It's just the number of stars in the constellation. It's not a page number. Okay. I'm okay with this, then. We are fine. Did I go through all the pages? I did. Okay. Great. Perfect. You don't like how flowers was written between a space or quotes? We aren't talking about flowers. We aren't really talking about flowers. No. You had 256 screenshots? Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh, wait. I don't wanna... I can't see anything from there, though. This is interesting. So is there anything up there? No. I thought I could go all the way up there. I have to maybe move it down. This is really fascinating to me. So I've got to move it that way. Looks like one more, maybe? The North Star? So I got a gold? Congrats on your star money. Okay, well, how do I get that gold? There we go. Okay, okay. But it did it actually give me the gold? I didn't even see my thing go up. I didn't see it. So if I move the thing down further, what does that do? Oh my god. Does that just destroy? Does that just destroy this? What does that do? It's like resting on top of it now. Okay, so you can't go down if you're on top of there. Why would you ever want to do that? Can I look in there now? Jump, jump, jump and look, jump and look. I can't, okay. Why would I ever want to do that? Why would I ever want to move it down? In the early version of the game, you could soft lock yourself and others bad things, so they remove the player habit to jump from the stairs. Oh. So, is that you only see one constellation per day? Interesting. Interesting. I'm guessing if I move it to a window, or to not the window, and I look through, I just see nothing. Okay, yeah. They won't even let me look through it. They're like, are you an idiot? Why would you look at the wall with a telescope? Okay. I did forget to take off some of these notes that don't apply to the observatory. I think the only thing that then is here is the... What if I happen to like looking at the wall through a telescope? Exactly. Like, what if I want to? What if there's like, it's like Maniac Mansion and there's like a safe combo written there? Why wouldn't I want to do that? Telescope and constellation book. All right. What was my game of the year last year? Oof. I don't know what I would have put there. I, unfortunately, have not gotten a chance to play many games until this year. Oop, we gotta use a key. At least we have them. I think I'm gonna go with the spare green room. I think I'm gonna go with that. It gets us closer to rank 8, so we can go back and eat a meal in the dining room. I'm trying to think, what did I play last year? I know I played games. I just don't remember. I don't remember. And I didn't play very many of them. I play a lot of Stardew Valley because it's a cozy game and I can play it with my friends. They did just change the color. That's all there. The really is all there is to it in this room. Remember the clue. Ooh, I almost missed that gem. I almost missed that gem. Nice. Thanks for pointing it out before I almost missed it. Spare room. I'm gonna make a note. I upgraded to spare green room on day 1. Oh, I already had that note in there. Just needed to read further down. Alright. Another locked door. It's gonna make me use all my keys. We don't want the lavatory. I think corridor. Always left unlocked. I like that after having like 2 locked rooms. Have you seen From? No. From is just the name of the game? From? That sounds interesting. It's a series. I'm gonna do a quick favor to myself so that I can do this this stuff later. Basically finding what pictures are in what rooms. It's a series from the creators of Lost. Now, I did really enjoy Lost. I did. So that does sound like I might really like it. There's a tie, a clock, and a fedora. I did have the fedora was here last time. This is a grandfather clock and a tie. Grandfather clock and a tie. Let me write those down. That is almost there. I'm not sure where the common theme is there. Clock and tie. Have to think on that some more. There's not a whole lot of notes on the corridor. Gymnasium. Ooh. Ooh. Workshop. Ooh. Gymnasium makes us tired. We do have feet to spare. I think we go gymnasium. Yeah, maybe we go back. We could go, because we made it to rank 8. We could go back to dining room, right? Do we have to go to rank 8 to get that? I guess only one way to find out. I guess only one way to find out. We want to go... Yeah. We go back to dining room. Where's my meal? Do I have to go to rank 8 to get the meal? Maybe? Oof. I have to actually go to rank 8? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna open this door though. Leads to a room color of your choice, a secret passage. That's interesting. All of these are dead ends. I want to see what this is about. I know that, like, uses my gem, but really curious about this. This is new. A small dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies that the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through the books. Secret passage. Secret passage. Alright, I'm making a new page for the secret passage. Okay, done with that. Let's go on in there. Ooh, we got interesting colored books. And then this is, what is that, corn? Wheat. Wheat. That's wheat. A storm? A storm cloud? A thunder cloud? And wheat? No common letters in that one. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wheat and storm cloud. We've got the Halls of Holly, the Green Thumb, the Key to the Bedroom, Red Rover, or Gold Sink. This feels like an obvious duh. Why wouldn't I want to go to a gold room? That's new. Oh wait, that's a shop. You know, I'm not mad about it though. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Oh, but we can't. We can't do the showroom or the laundry room because they cost gems. But this special cost is bypassed. Keys for sale. I guess we do that. That's all we can do. The locksmith. Locksmith lets you buy. Why is the lockpick kit sold out? That's curious. Indeed, that's curious. So we've got a shop called the Locksmith. You can buy keys there. 1 key for 5. 3 keys for 12. A special key for 8. And a lockpick kit for 10. That's somehow sold out, and I don't know. I don't know why that would be. Ooh, we got pictures. We've got, is that a spine? A spine and a pine. Yeah, I didn't immediately think, oh, I didn't immediately think about this. That the gold ones were stores, but they are. That makes sense. They're stores. And I'm not gonna buy anything because why? Why am I buying something right now? The locksmith. So that was, I feel like I need to like put in, that was a pine tree, pine and spine. Do I say why the you don't, yeah, you don't need to. I was just making note like, what? Why would that be sold out? I'm sure there is a reason for it in the game, but I don't necessarily need to know that. Reasons. It's for reasons, Merlin. It's for reasons. All right. So I'm going to the left. We're gonna run out of steps, but I mean, that's expected. We gotta go all the way back to the gymnasium. That's the last place we've got. I think. Yeah, that's the only open door. 2 open doors. Dinner is served. Dinner? What in the world? I'm sorry, what? Okay. So this one has a rowboat and a bat. So I think bat is the common letters here. Rowboat and bat. I gotta look at my gymnasium notes. My gymnasium notes say that there were 7 basketballs in here last time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still the case. Don't know if I really care about that. I'm really curious about this door, though. I do have a key card. A rumpus room? Well, that really sucks. That all of them have gem requirements. No gems. I want to build the rumpus room. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sad day. What a crazy thing that they have the lavatory protected by a security key card. Why? Why is that a thing? I'm sorry. Can't go to the bathroom unless you have the security clearance. This is a hose and a house. Hose and a house. I'm just like, that's more than 3 letters, though. Most of them only have 3 letters that they share. That shares 4. Curious. It doesn't look like I have any other notes about lavatory. It says that it has the HSS towels, which I saw, but nothing really of note here. It's just a dead end and annoying more than anything. All right, last door. Thank God we still have a key. Please get more doors. Exactly. We get more doors. Conference room looks good. That's the only one we can build that gives us more doors, and it gets us into antechamber. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they're placed in this room instead. I like that. One spot to look. Conference room. Do I have... I did build the conference room last time. I did. There's a note with the safe code. There's photos in this room, too. You're kind of surprised you noticed the pictures already? You know, observant. Observant. I have nothing if not observant, right? What is this? Okay, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. They're just all gonna come here. Everything's gonna be here. What pictures do we have here? We got a biplane and a lantern. LAN. Biplane and a lantern. That's LAN. The fact that I noticed them in the placement is nice. I'm happy about that. Safe code is 9083. I think that's the same thing that I found in here last time. Note with safe code. Found in conference room. Safe code 9083 does not open the safes in either the office or the boudoir. We tried both last time and it did not work. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. We didn't even build the office yet. That was still there. Now the real question is, can we get into the antechamber? There's just a blank wall there. Curious. Curious. It's locked. God damn it. Not happy about that. We made it to rank 9 though. Is there any possibility? Yeah, we go back, we eat dinner. That sounds good. That sounds good. We can do that. I am curious. It's a chamber for ants. Oh man. Okay. We go back, we eat dinner. I am curious about the dinner. We are close to the end of this day. Star thing is interesting to me too. Dinner! Gobbledy gobbledy. Today's main course is porterhouse steak, a delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus 20 steps, plus an additional 10 steps if you have a showroom in your house, which we do not. But why do we need that? I do not know, because we are now done with this day. We're still gonna eat dinner. Because why not? Why not? They made it. Why have it go to waste? The only thing that I would like to do at this point is just kind of, I think, build out my map a little bit more. At least, because, okay, so this, where the spare green room is, I did not have the spare green room. I did not have that. I did not have a spot there for the spare green room today, so we didn't get those pictures yet. I kind of want to just build out my map a little bit better for the picture words. And I think we can do that because we've got the tub and the tube here. Test tube and bathtub. This was a card queen. I think this was the Queen of Diamonds and the actual, and a car. Crow and rowboat. The crowboat. Biplane and blueprints is probably plans. Maybe. It may be plan? Pin tub, car row, plan des. Yeah. I kind of want to just build this out a little bit more. I still have the key card and the metal detector, but it's not like it's really going to matter here. But yeah, I think for the most part we are done with this day. The urge to give a hint is so powerful, but I will resist. Yeah. Yeah, please. Please resist. So this one was, which one was this? This is a car and the Queen of Diamonds, yeah. Which I thought was a car. And then we go through here. I'm just aimlessly walking now. Not aimlessly, I know where I'm going. And then we've got the bedroom here, which is a stage, theater stage, and some kind of flowers. I don't know what they have in common. Not sure on this. This is 4 up in the middle. Stage and flowers. I'm gonna have to do some thinking about that. And then south of here we didn't have pictures, I think. What did we have there last time? We had the bedroom there last time. The bedroom was the pawn and the fishing rod? Or road in the woods. A road and a rod. It was a road and a rod. That's what it was. So that would have been here. Road and rod. Interestingly, I'm noticing that all the rows seem to well, no, they don't. Never mind. That's nothing. Ignore me. Okay. And then that was the chapel. That's where the chapel is now. The drawing room, what did I put there? The drawing room. The drawing room is the third one. Why did I not write that down? Why did I not write that down this time? I've got to go back. What was there before? The dining room was there before. That was the tier and the tie. Why did I not write that down? Interesting. Tri-level, that was a tri-level cake of some kind, is what I thought, but I think it's tiers. A tier thing. Tier and tie. That was in the where the dining room is now. Yes. Which, or where the dining room was then. It's where the drawing room is now. which I did not write down for some reason. I don't know why. I think I at some point was like, oh, this doesn't matter anymore, and didn't write them down. The passageway in my previous playthrough was the billiard room. And the billiard room had a spiral staircase and 4 stars in a diamond shape. Which, if we look at the constellation book, the 4 stars in a diamond shape is Diamondus Minor, which would have given us +1 gem if we saw that. Diamondus Minor. That was in where the passageway is currently. The passageway. That was a spiral staircase. And 4 stars in just Diamondus Minor star constellation. I feel like that's gonna be maybe STA. Man. Okay. The only things we didn't fill in were where the pantry is, which the pantry's a bridge and a bride. Ooh, maybe it's the letter that's not there. It's not the letters they share, it's the letter they don't. Maybe. Let me try that real quick. The S. What was this one? What was the hands with the crowbar in the hallway? In the Colonel Mustard? What was that? It was hands praying and hands holding a crowbar. Hands praying and prying? Praying and prying. Oh. You right now? Oh, but like the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades, what is that missing? I don't know. The storeroom had the pin in the pine. S-A blank E. Resist, JJ, don't give hints. Yes, resist. The crow and the rowboat is missing the C. The biplane and the plans. Ooh, that's a lot. Is it E? I don't know. I'm just reacting. I don't know. There's so much. I think I'm gonna change how I'm doing this. Missing C, missing S. What was the H-A-N? It was praying and prying. Praying and prying. Missing A. I think I'm getting somewhere with this. I feel like this is something. The den had a bathtub, and a bat. The den was the bathtub and bat. which is missing the H. Bath, bat. The stairs and the stars is missing the I. Bridge and bride is missing the G. IGH. IGH, I like that. Parlor, what was in the parlor? Parlor, minecart with coal. Minecart with coal and the car. So cart and car. Missing L, or missing, I'm sorry, missing T. Missing T. IGHT. Blueprints and biplane. Plane and 8. 8. The second row spells 8. Road and rod is missing the A. Oh, I'm getting further. CRA. Ooh, dark room, we don't know what was there. Do we know what was there on day 1? Dark room was the parlor on day 1. Parlor was the clock and lock. Clock and lock, that is missing a C. I love these Eureka game moments and puzzle games. I do too. I do too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Nook was there on day 1. That was the pea pod and the mountainous thing. This does not help me. I don't know what the pea pod and the mountainous thing are. What is a pea pod and a mountain? What words are similar to pea pod and mountain? Pea pod and pea pod. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think on that one. CRAC, maybe it's a K, because CRACK, I feel like peas and peaks. There you go. K. I was trying to get to K because that's the letter that makes sense. Crack 8. Crack 8. Crack 8. We're getting somewhere and I like it. I like it. Peas and peaks. I think you're right. Mountainous thing is a peak. Mountainous thing is a peak. So then guest bedroom in day 1 had desert and ampersand. Desert and ampersand. Sand and, missing S. Sand and. That was sand and. Nope. Accidentally erased something I didn't want. Sand and is the missing S. What is this one? What was this one? This one was the pantry. Pantry was COT. It's coat and cot, so it's missing A. Car and car is missing D. Car and card. Sorry, missing D. D-A something S. Chapel, I don't think the chapel had pictures in it. It did not. So we didn't get any chapel. We didn't do that we didn't do that section this time. So we don't get those pictures this time. I think I've got everything noted that I have. So currently, And I just have to figure out what the cards missing letter is. And the deer and the dog tag is also throwing me off. Doe. What could deer and dog tag be similar? Deer. Price. It was a price and a. Oh, there's a word for a deer that's like escaping me right now. I guess it could be doe, but no, it was a buck. It was a buck. It had horns. Oh my god. Goodness. That's going to drive me crazy. But we got crack 8. We got, so the middle, this row is crack, this row is 8. This row is D-A unsure blank S. Stag? Stag and tag? Maybe? That is what I was trying to think of. Stag. Stag and tag. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So we've got SA blank ES. I mean, maybe it's just a V. Where would the V be? Ace of spades, cards, queen of diamonds, and ace of spades. Saves? Would it be saves? Crack 8 saves? I knew no, you're fine, JJ. That is the word I was trying to think of and just couldn't, and it was driving me insane. So I don't necessarily think that's a problem. Okay, hold on. We can't really do anything else, but we can go look at the dark room again. I did turn on the breaker for that. So the dark room's back on, so maybe we can see before getting in there. What? Hold on. Is it in the dark room? I can't see anything in there. Something's in here. Right? Something's in here. It's on this side? What am I metal detecting right now? Is it actually in the dark room? Money for the Lord, money for the Lord. Yes, indeed. Where? I didn't note these statues either last time for some reason. I don't know if they weren't there before. Maybe no, they had to have been there. But I didn't note of them. You know, I'm thinking about it, and there's stuff in here that I'm not... What is the metal detector picking up? It's like this back wall. It's in the dark room. It's probably in the dark room. You're probably right. And as soon as we walk in here, it's gonna turn off, right? It's gonna turn off. Oh, it didn't! It didn't. We're gonna try the screenshot thing. Screenshot, yay! What does that say? What does that say? What does that say? I don't know. We can look at things now. I'm like screenshotting literally everything. All these pictures. There's another metal detector thing going off. This feels really important. This feels so important. Oh! I've seen her before. I don't remember where, but I have. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. I'm literally just screenshotting all of these things. Lockpick kit! Ooh, new info, new info. Like, I was almost ready to quit. I am so glad we came back here. Oh. Okay. Who dat? Who dat? Wait. This is in the, this was with the king. Where's the king? This is a picture of the king. The king is in the office. The king is in the office. I think that's the king. That looks like the king. She's sitting at the office at the computer. She was, oh, wait. Picture of this room found in dark room with woman sitting at desk. The reason the lockpick was sold out was because it was on the house already. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for clarifying that. So we missed it because we just kind of walked through the dark room really fast because we couldn't see anything in here. Did we take a picture of this? I feel like we took a picture of this already. This picture looks similar to another one we already looked at. Oh, this is a better one? These are the maids? This is an even better one. I am so glad we came back here. Even worse one. I think we already might have screenshotted this, but... Oh, no, we did not. Because these are new. The lock and the clock. This is also different. This is not. We're still taking pictures of all these. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know what's important and what's not right now. But there's nothing. Okay. What is that? There's a timer? There's an egg timer in here. That feels important. Because I've seen those before. We have a lockpick now. We have 24 steps left. Can we get back there and pick that lock? we don't have a lot of time. I have a hard stop in 20 minutes. So let us do that. Do money for the Lord. Do money for the Lord. Do. We can maybe make it. I hope that we can. We are trying to make the most of this day. We gotta turn this way. We gonna wanna go the wrong way. It is important that we don't waste steps. Okay, straight through. Straight through, straight through. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we make it? I think we can make it. I just don't know. Did we already? Yeah, I think we already did do that. Door is locked. Lockpick kit. I'm thinking billiard room. Maid's chamber sucks. We already did the billiard room puzzle. We can solve it again. Yay, puzzle. Monies. Yes, give me the monies that we gave back to the Lord. Billiard room puzzle, mathematical puzzle, blah blah blah. We got an electronic keycard last time from solving this puzzle, but I have a feeling that since we already got the electronic keycard that it's not gonna be that this time. It's gonna be something else. What is this? This is an Indian and a chef. Chef and a chief. A chef and a chief. This is the top corner. We've got chef and a chief with a missing eye. Cool. The biplane, the plane and lantern. The lantern, biplane and lantern. I don't know what missing letters there are there. I guess it could be more. I guess it could be T, R, and N. We'll think about that later. I want to focus on this puzzle and okay. So 4 plus 2 plus 3 is 9. 8 plus 3 is 11, minus 7 is 4. 17 minus 15 is 2 times, that's 4 again. 10 minus 8 is 2 times 6 is 12. 2 keys. Not that we really need those, but we might need those. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. We are moving on. We did in fact need that. Maybe. Or we could just keep using the lockpick kit. Why didn't I just do that? I don't know. It worked. It worked! Yay! We could freeze our accounts. Our money will not reset. Not a bad thing. We're done with the day anyway. Freezer for 9 coins. Yeah. Freezer. Freezer seems good. Like the freezer. Alright, what room is the freezer? We didn't have anything about the freezer. Dedicated to deep freeze and cold storage, Mount Holly's freezer is an insulated space kept almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Corerica. Sustaining a sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. This is room... I can't believe we found another room. I'm so happy about that. Freezer. The freezer is room 40. Here, I was ready to give up. but I don't have a lot of time, so I've got to hurry. I gotta hurry through this one. Hopefully there's not a whole lot here. I think I can probably get rid of the photos stuff since we kind of figured that out a little bit. Alright, freezer. What's in here? Always cold. He's cold. There's a frozen key in there. Are we gonna freeze if we stay in here too long? I feel like we might. There's a crate and a bar chart, a crate and a chart. I'm nervous about that temperature thing. All right. So in that room, we have, let me add that to my picture words. We have a crate and a chart, which I think that would be a missing HE? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. And the bat and the rowboat, that's a missing... That's definitely a missing O. Hose and house is a missing U. The crate in the chart, I'm thinking it's probably an H, the missing H. But chart... I can't think of a word that would work without it's not like for crate. But in any case, I think this was a decent day. I think we got a lot accomplished, and we still have 11 steps left, but I can't think of any reason why we should use them at this point. We can't get in here. We can't get in there. Plane and lantern. This one's the plane and the lantern. Which one was this? This is the conference room. Biplane and lantern. Yeah, I don't know what's missing here. It could be the lantern it's maybe missing the P and the T. I don't biplane. It doesn't feel like it should have more than. It doesn't feel like it should have more than one letter missing. I feel like I'm screwing something up with that. In any case, I think we are done for the day. I think we are calling it. What? I don't know. I think we're calling it, with the exception of your frozen assets. We are calling it. I think today is done. I am hopefully planning on, we reached 30 rooms. I think we did better this time than we did tomorrow. I think we maybe found more rooms, or maybe we didn't. I don't know. GG's for the new day. We do have more days to come. But I think I want to stream again. Yeah, we got 9 new rooms. We got 9 new rooms. That's great, right? I feel like that's pretty good. And we found a bunch of stuff, and we took a bunch of steps, and we reached a bunch of ranks. We reached the highest rank we could today. We got to the antechamber rank, so that's good. I feel like we made a lot of good progress.